sequence completed.
How's it going, everybody? I'm the Martian Renegade, and welcome to first order of business is we're going to loot up the supplies that I was able to get from the ERA before I took this pod without the ERA's consent or knowledge, might I add, which is why I have no tools. Unfortunately, I was a bit rushed to steal the, well, I won't say steal, that incriminates me, borrow this pod. But with that being said, I wasn't able to borrow anything else. So let's go ahead and get some materials going into the 3D printer so I can get a blowtorch and a grinder. Once those are printed up, we can go and look about getting us some water. But before that, I'm gonna run around, throw on some tunes, and pick up a few rocks that are in the area, in the vicinity. Here we are back to the base. I didn't wander off too far gathering a few of the rocks. Let's go ahead, load up the materials into the 3D printer, grab up my base building materials, and let's go ahead and grab the torch and the grinder. There we go. There we go. Just organize that a little bit. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, this wet patch right here is the water. So we're going to go ahead, get a well built up while it's still early. Yeah, it's still early. Okay, here we go. Here's some water. Let's go ahead, get a well built up here. There we go. Let's build this up. There we go. Got the well built up. Let that build us some water. And with the grinder, we're going to head over out to this wreckage of an outpost that the ERA has also abandoned. And we're going to try and salvage anything that we can find out of this base. Alright, let's see what type of loot they got on the outside of the base before we go on inside. We got some screws right here. Looks like we have a suit battery right there. A rock right here. That I'll take. Let's see, anything else? Oh, yeah, we have a solar cell right here. And I don't know. I think that might be all of the loot. Oh, and we have an ATV right here. I'll grab the broken circuit board that's in that. And I'm also going to go ahead and scrap these containers. They're mainly in the way of the ATV and I don't like them. There we go. So with that being destroyed, we're gonna go ahead and enter the base and see what type of loot we can find up in here. Let's see. It's pretty wrecked. We got organic waste, not really something I need right now. We have a medium circuit board, which I will probably end up coming back for later. Let's open up these lockers, see if they got anything in them. We have a medium circuit board. Alright. That's good for more workshops, but I don't really need more workshops. Another medium circuit board. Small circuit board. I'll take that for the ATV that's outside. Let's go see what they have upstairs. We have a water bottle. That's very useful. I'll grab that. A small circuit board. Another small circuit board. And I think that's all the loot up here as well. Alright, I'm going to kick on some tunes and scrap the first level of this outpost. There we go. Alright, so now that we got the bottom scraped, well, not scraped, but scrapped up, I did leave the bench mainly because I want to scan that for later use, and same thing with the posters. I don't know if you can scan the posters to use them later, but I'm definitely going to try. Oh, I just realized I missed two little items. Let's go ahead quickly gather this, and then from there we're gonna go fix up the ATV. Now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't come across an abandoned tablet. Does this base not... Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, with that being said, let's head back to the ATV, put in a small circuit board, close it up. Can I repair? Is this not? Okay, yeah, this is, but it's taking so long to repair it. I'm only gonna get it up to a quarter, and then we're gonna head out. Okay, so a little bit more than a quarter. Sue me. But we're gonna go ahead, refill our water bottle that we just found from over here. We're gonna set up, I think, a solar panel so that way we could go ahead and get this charging, and also so I could charge my suit battery. We're also gonna have to eat in a little bit, it looks like, but yeah, it's about lunchtime. That's past lunch, but it's 2 o'clock. It'll be okay. We could eat our lunch at 2 o'clock. That ain't never hurt nobody. Go ahead, fill up our water bottle. Grab it. And let's see. Where's... Oh, I dropped it. There we go. Now I can replace it. And open this up, fill water bottle. We're gonna go ahead and leave that water bottle in the well so I could just come and grab it whenever I need it. Let's go ahead, enter the ATV, head back to base. We're gonna drop off a few of the supplies that we've got, and also probably get the first workshop up and running with a scrubber. Well, we can't get the scrubber just yet, I don't think, because of the way that I would like to set up the base. Inventory, okay, just drop that. We're going to put this in there as well, along with the battery. We don't need that just yet. Same thing with the... No, I'll keep the fuses on me, because we're about to be building, actually, a workshop. But we need to first open up the tech tree, go to the materials. Let's get a workshop going.
Materials. Technology access level increased.
And let's get a CO2 scrubber going.
Materials. Technology access level increased.
Alright, with that being said, let's also now check the tablets. We have an ATV tablet, and we have medium solar panels now, which is not bad, but I still need to research it if I'm not mistaken. Let's go here. Yeah, I still need to get this going, and the bigger, wow, that's all the way up here, so that's not really useful anytime soon, unfortunately. So we're going to hop onto the ATV and go see. I think I see a base all the way down there. I'm not too sure. Looks like there's another one up there. Let me quickly build up a solar panel. There we go. So now I should be gaining electricity experience, hopefully. And let's head out to this base I think I see over on the hill. Landscape looks flat. It looks pretty good for the most part. I don't plan on building my actual renegade base out here. I'm gonna go and try and find a really nice spot. I kind of want to park it, if I could find it, right next to Olympus Mons. I think that would be really cool to have a base and then just look right outside the window and you see the tallest mountain. But we're gonna see. That's all for later. Right now it's mainly survival. I forgot to eat lunch, so I'm gonna have to starve until supper. That's okay. And yeah, I do see a little I don't know, destroyed outpost. Let's see what we got up here. Oh yeah, here we go.
Message.
This one looks like it kind of got slammed from a meteor strike or something. Let's go ahead and pick up these resources right here. Let's see. It's going to be a little bit difficult, I think, to find anything. Oh, here's an abandoned tablet, which is pretty much the main thing I came here for. But I am a little curious to see if they have any other resources that we can grab while we're here. See, another water bottle. I think that's just gonna take up space. I don't need more than 2 right now. Same thing with the suit battery. Let's see, anything? No. Alright, just gonna keep the loot process going. We have more food. I'll gladly take the food. A big circuit board over there. Looks like a med kit in here. Yeah, I'll grab it. What's in here? Explosives. Not really gonna use explosives just yet. I don't have none of that tech unlocked. So I think that might be it, honestly, for this base, other than the scrap. But I'm not going to scrap. I think I have a decent amount of materials on me. Not really. I need more solar cells more than anything else. But it's going to be a little difficult getting that as of right now. Let's go see. It's only 4:30. Go see. That I think is a little bit too far away. We're gonna go. Oh, Wait, hold on. I think I saw something right behind this mountain right here.
Oxygen 50.
Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up, back up. Nope. Okay. Not going down there. Not going down there. And I am really starting to starve, so we're just gonna head back home. Here we are back at home camp.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Home base. Let's do something that I completely forgot to also do, and that's grab my cables and my hoses. Put my hoses and my cables. Let's hook up the ATV so that way it could start getting charged up by the morning time. That is not what I meant to do. Okay. Here we go. Let's try that again. Open the socket. Connect. Open. And connect. There we go. Alright. Let's get inside the pod. Eat up.
Low carbohydrates.
Yep. I'm
Oxygen
aware.
Source external.
Turn off, well, not turn off, but take off the helmet, and let's eat some food. Full belly now. Let's put our resources away. One last thing, let's go ahead and check which one we have here. A large replaceable accumulator, beneficial in the mid game, just not beneficial right now, unfortunately. So with that being said, let's put our helmet back on since we fully ate.
Helmet sealed.
Open this up, and we're going to go ahead and, before it fully hits nighttime, is it under? It is. Let's go ahead and plop down. I don't really want it right here now that I think about it, because it's not close to the well. Let's run over to our well real quick. And we're going to place it down probably right around here. Let's see, that's our well. Yeah, right here doesn't seem too bad. Let's go ahead and build our workshop. Do I want it raised? No, I think it's pretty much raised up enough. I'll bring it up maybe one. Nah, I'll keep it down. Oh. There we go. And let's see. We have everything except for glass, screws, cement, and the circuit board, which I have that back at home. Let's go ahead and put in the resources that we have. Actually, I lie. Now that I'm thinking about it, what I'm going to want to do actually before I put all the resources away is I'm going to make it back home and craft me a jackhammer, something that I completely forgot to do. And whenever that's done, then I will put the remaining resources into the workshop. Getting the workshop is going to probably be a day 2 thing, since I didn't realize that I had so few resources. But let's get in here. What does it take to make a jackhammer? Pipe, steel, and screws. I should have that. Pipe, steel, and screws. Jackhammer. Let's go ahead and get that added. I don't really need those just yet. So once the jackhammer is done, I need to also come back and grab my other resources. head over to the workshop, and we're going to put the last few remaining resources into it.
Navy up materials.
Alright,
Power.
that's about as much as what we're going to be getting for tonight. Let's see, it is 8 o'clock. It's not quite time to go in just yet. We're going to go ahead and see if our jackhammer finished printing up, and if it did, we're going to do a little bit of, yeah, it did. We're gonna go ahead and get just a little bit of this mining done. Okie dokie, it is now hitting roughly 9 o'clock, so that gives me 1 hour to finish everything up. We're going to go ahead, remove
Oxygen
our
source.
helmet,
External.
fill up our oxygen bottle,
Alert. Oxygen depleted.
and there we go, and let's go ahead. Oh, it automatically put it back. I'm really happy to hear that. Solar cell, steel, aluminum. I don't have any
Warning.
tablets, but that's okay. Inventory, let's drop off the silicon, go to printing. What's it take? It takes just a little bit of resources, so we'll get the 4 glass plates printing up that we're going to need for the workshop. I'll use up the rest of the iron for 30 screws, and I know I need some more cement, but for cement I need calcium, so tomorrow we're gonna have to focus on getting some calcium. And then that's aluminum, some steel plate, that just takes iron, same thing with aluminum. Alright, so we have those printing up. Actually, I think it finished printing up whenever I exit out of it. But from there, we're going to end up going to sleep. We ate, we drank, we emptied out our inventory, we checked everything. So, this will be the first night on Mars. I'll see you fellas tomorrow. Y'all have a good one.